Hey everyone, it's Special Kate 8 here, and I'm doing my July what I wore this month video. I figured I should probably do that since I'm almost ready to start for August, and so here we go. These are the ones I used overnight for heavies. This one I got in a D-stash. I don't actually know who made it. I think it was a work-at-home person, so there's the backing on it, minky topped. This is a Homestead Emporium. I think it's an Ulti Max. I get their names all mixed up. Anyway, so I think it's like 15 inches. And then this one is the one from the Silver Liner, Sherpa topped. It came cleaner this time, which I was happy about. And the next heavies, I use this one from Cuddle Blossom Cloth, and this one from Pink Lemonade Shop. And this guy, OBV topped from Lazy Creek Boutique. Nice and floppy. You can see that. This one I have a little bit of staining, so I'm going to fold it down a little bit. But this is a one from Pink Lemonade Shop as well. I think it's a cotton velour. I don't know. The purple stained weirdly. Almost like I bleached it. I don't really know. We're going to find out. A heavy from WIWTM. Actually, I'm not sure. Is it heavy? Yeah. There we go. Another one from WIWTM. I love this one. Super cute print and washed up really nicely. And then my new one from Panty Candy in Canada with amazing snaps. There you go. Nice and floppy, super thin, even though this is a heavy. Super, super, super thin. There you go. It's a poly knit, so it came off really easily, cleaned up. And then a 13-inch flared from Eco Cloth pads. And this one I actually put on during the day. I had it on for probably 20 minutes or so. I had coughed a couple times, but didn't think anything of it. I went to the bathroom and I had like flooded the pad. Like, it was going off the wings everywhere. I actually had leaking on this one. I don't know if it was really the fault of the pad, like I needed it to absorb quicker or what, but it's a knit topped. So I actually only wore this for probably about 30 minutes total, but it got its use. And then moderate type of ones. Sorry, I shouldn't give a preview. This is Homestead Emporium. Nope, not. This is Pampered Mama. So minky topped here. This is the one that convinced me to try her other ones. This one from Novel Red is moderate, I think. I used it as moderate anyway. I thought this was, so I just gotten this in a D-stash. It worked great. It's nice and thin. I thought it was a really cute print, and I thought it was unicorns and leprechauns. I don't really usually go into kind of creepy ones, but the picture I didn't realize it was like, oh, there are skulls and like bloodbaths going on. So I'm going to keep this. It's probably not my favorite print, so we'll see in the future, but I don't have a lot of Novel Reds, so I'm super excited for that, but yeah, that's not my typical print. Here we go from an Ulti Mini XS from Homestead Emporium, and I think OBV topped from Mother Moon Pads. She doesn't do really OBV anymore, so here we go, snapped up. A OBV topped or one from Annie Bell's Essentials, and then my one that I'm doing for review from Alicia's Crafty Creations in Canada. So I was going to do a review after this one because I've used it for 2 cycles now, but since I'm so close to August cycle, I probably will use it in August and then do the review video. And then for lights, I have this cute Barbie doll from Made by Mother. And some of these are actually regulars. I use them as lights. This one is actually a light by Ding & Kenny. This one is a regular, but because of the length, I use it for a light because it's a 9-inch. Ding & Kenny. Sorry, it's upside down. There you go. I don't actually know who made this one. Again, upside down. But I got it in a D-stash, so if anyone knows who it is, feel free to comment about it. That one is knit topped. I'm forgetting to say that some of this time. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's very hot. This one is by Essence of Eve. It's actually a heavy, but because of the length, I used it for a light. It is a little bit thicker in the core, if you can see that, so it definitely feels like a heavy. And then my last light moderate was the crushed velvet that I'm doing a review for from Novel Red. So again, I've used this multiple times. I was going to do the review on it, but I'll probably use it again for my next cycle and just do it after using it for 3 cycles. And then finally I have my liners. This one is from Mama Jewel's Gems. It's one of my favorites. I use it during everyday use for this month as well. And then this one is a liner. It was a tester for Jordan's Eco Alternatives, and it's her one that she's trying out for a narrow pattern. So this is, there we go, narrow one. So I already gave feedback on this one. I've used this actually quite often because I used it during the month as well for daily use liner. So it's flannel top, flannel backed. And flannel top, flannel back from Rainbow's Grace, and I use this during the month as well. So liners get a lot more use actually for me. This one is cotton topped from Mother Moon Pads, fleece backed, and she doesn't have any cores in her liner, so it really is just the top and bottom of this one. You can use it as a thong one, I guess. And then usually, there we go. Whatever. That's what it is, snapped straight usually. And then this one from the Silver Liner, and it's bamboo fleece backed, minky topped, sewn by Tash, so OBV topped and then knit backed. Impossible to Live, no go on the balloons and the cacti. And then my last one is this liner from Alicia's Crafty Creations. Also like the other moderate one, I am doing the review. I've used this one a lot more because I do use it during the month. And then the last few things I do use minky wipes during my period. So I'm just showing a few of them that I used, and then the interlabial pads from, and I have another one too, but from Jordan's Eco Alternatives. This is something she was testing as well. So there you go. You can see all the pretty things from July, and sorry for that it was so quick. I just need to go to bed, and so I wanted to get this up. Thanks for watching, everyone.